How's it going, YouTube? It's your buddy Lunar. I've got a special one for you tonight. Holy crap. I actually was not planning on making an episode tonight, but I couldn't resist when I found this video. To make a long story short, I was watching some TCAP content the other day. I was watching a live stream, and someone mentioned that this video had surfaced. Someone in that chat had mentioned that this video had surfaced of Sarah Boone having an encounter with the police in 2019. This was June of 2019. So a mere, I don't know, it's 2019. So this was just a couple, like 6 to 8 months before she was incarcerated for her ordeal with George. This is crazy. I've actually already pre-watched the footage, so don't worry. I'm not going to spoil anything. But also, in spite of the fact that I pre-watched it, I still don't totally understand what's going on. It's a really bizarre call. So, hey, without any further ado, I'm your homie Lunar. I really appreciate you coming through. Let's check this out, man. Also, if you don't know who Sarah Boone is, I'll include some links in the description below. You can check out some content related to her. Let's get it. Keep in mind, this is a 46-year-old woman. Not a 16-year-old girl. 46-year-old woman. Here we go. Does that face look familiar? If you know, you know, man. Yeah, it's... God, man. Just a train wreck, dude. And it breaks my heart to see that basketball goal right there. That was probably intended for her little boy. Just a shame.
Yeah, but you realize he's here though, right? Have you been drinking?
I had a drink.
Okay, no. If someone comes up to you acting belligerent and you ask them if they've had a drink or they've done any kind of drugs and they say, well, I've had a drink, take that one drink and multiply that times a solid 5 at least. And we're going to assume it's liquor drinks, not just beers. Unbelievable. This is a grown-ass woman, comes out here with the temperament of a child, and it gets worse. Apparently she called the cops on her boyfriend, which was a regular occurrence. So TLDR, right? She called the cops on her boyfriend again, which is a regular occurrence for her. She had a no access order, or whatever you call it, restraining order. So the guy wasn't supposed to be there, but he was there. They got into a little tussle, if you will, and then she called the police, and now she's trying to beg the police not to take him to jail for violating that order. Fucking Florida, man. Y'all aren't sending your best. This is not that's what always blows my mind is this is not a little kid. If this was some 16-year-old girl acting like this, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, kids are kids, they're immature, they're still developing mentally, whatever. If this was even a 26-year-old woman, I might could be like, well, yeah, she's grown, brain development's been finished for a year by now, typically brain development finishes by 25. But I'd still be like, yeah, youth is, time to be crazy, right? Or, sometimes people are crazy when they're young. But this lady's not young, bro. 46. You're 4 years away from being half a century old. And you're acting like a kid. He's having to explain to her, I have to take him to jail.
That's the only reason. Yeah, I have to remember that. You can stay right here. You don't have to know. You don't have to know. You don't have to know. Oh, here you can. You can come back. It's not right. It's just sprinkling. It's okay.
Go in the corner if you want.
Yes, sir.
Literally begging you, don't.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to.
It gets way worse.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do.
So Jorge's being, or not Jorge, his name is actually George. I've been calling him Jorge for the longest time, and that's a mistake on my part. So George is being escorted off the premises. He's being moved into the squad car because he's under arrest for violating this protection order. And also, there is some at the beginning here that I didn't show. There's an interaction with George's mother here. I didn't feel the need to include that because it's not major relevant, you know, and there's nothing really interesting going on in that interaction. It's pretty above board. So yeah, just throwing that out there.
That's the way the law is, alright?
It's just the way the law is.
So. No, you don't need to give me a hug. No, that's okay. No hugs today.
No hugs today, man.
Man, go inside. Man, go inside. Go inside. Go inside. We haven't called. She's good. She's good. I'm trying to get her to go back inside because we're trying to do something over here. I know, but I'm trying to keep you away from there. You're not listening. You keep coming outside. Just go inside. Yeah, I'll come talk to you. Come on.
Don't have Rachel talk.
There you go. Have Rachel. There you go.
Sure. I'll do whatever I can.
Okay. Alright.
George!
What's your name again? I just said to stop. That's all I want you. There you go. Go call Papa Mom.
Babe, I had no idea.
She only had one drink, though. Totally only one drink. Babe, I have no idea. Lady, come on. One drink. One drink. Was it a fucking liter of Everclear? Like, okay, maybe that's extreme. Like, was it a large shot of Everclear or like Devil Springs or some kind of moonshine? Get the fuck out of here. I've only had one drink. Okay, yeah, sure thing, dude. And Jeff Sokol didn't do anything wrong, right? I'm not doing anything wrong.
There you go. Call my Pop.
I don't blame them for not answering. Babe.
She don't listen. I know. No. Go back inside.
Sure.
Go back inside. Go back inside. Jesus.
Do you need Jesus right now?
I don't need Jesus.
I love that aggrieved look, like, yeah, oh, how dare you take the Lord's name in vain. It's like, well, you know, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a genuine plea, you know. I think you could all use a little Jesus right now.
Causing problems. Go inside and call Mom and Pop.
What do you think standing there, mean dog, or raw, like, what do you think that's going to do? Mean mugging people is what do you think that's going to do?
And call Mom and Pop.
How is Henry over there talking to him?
Henry's
Wow.
the property manager. He's asking him questions. The deputy's asking him
Lets her
questions.
inner Karen come out. How's Henry over there talking to
What do
him?
you want me to do?
Ma'am, go inside.
He already told you, bro. He already told you what he wants you to do, lady. Go.
You're not doing anything for him screaming here. Why is it
She's
so
just
hard for you?
completely ignoring the cop.
What happened?
Take her inside. Take her inside. Maybe he'll let show it to you.
Yes, I
Yeah.
got both.
Alright.
Hold on a minute. Y'all gotta go. Okay, it's done when it's done.
Why are you screaming for? Goodness gracious.
I have it.
I know. She's on something.
Last week.
Uh-huh. He has no. Okay.
I know how to feel. She's locked up without a number.
Yeah.
Right? Can you write one word?
Come inside.
Come on, let's go.
You need to be with me?
I need you to go inside in the past 5 minutes. Goodness gracious.
She did just curtsy, by the way.
You have to hurry up. Another 4.
And she's yelling for this dude in such a melodramatic fashion. Like, in her heart of hearts, she really thinks this is like one of those romance movies where it's like, you know, she's yelling for her lover out in the rain as he's about to drive off for the last time. George! Wait! George! Like, lady, it's like fucking 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You're piss-ass drunk. You're getting in trouble for calling the police. Another example of someone calling the cops on themselves, by the way. Like, he was in violation of a protection order, but he said some mean words to you, or maybe he got, I mean, for what do we know, George is actually not a great guy. He did hurt her physically a few times. So they had a falling out again. You called the police on him. Now he's going to jail. That's what happens. There's no need for this fucking, what is it called? What was that movie called? I can't even remember. Casablanca or something like that? Or, I don't remember the one, but it's like there's some lady standing out in the rain. Her husband, or her man or whatever, is getting on a plane to fly away for the last time. She's like, no, don't go.
No, we don't. We have our information already. So here's what's going to happen, bud. You're going to take the ride back down, and because it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you're going to see a judge tomorrow morning. You're going to be able to see her today. And it might be the same judge that gave you no contact order.
That's kind of conflicting because the clock up here says 17:37, which would be 5:37 if I remember correctly. So, I don't know. That's weird, but okay.
From here on out, bud, until that case is resolved, you cannot come here.
That makes it even worse. Y'all are that wasted at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Y'all are that blasted at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. That poor child of hers, man. That poor child of hers. Oh, my God.
Or have contact. And if she invites you. Okay. She called us earlier. Told us that you guys had a no contact order, okay? She didn't want anything to do with it. Charge, nothing. But we told her because it's domestic, they don't want to have to. Okay? So, alright, but just make sure he's got nothing on him. Hey, you don't have anything on you, right, bud? No, okay. We'll make it as cordial as it can be. Okay? We promise, baby, alright? What you say?
I love you, babe. I was thinking of you. You hear me? I love you. Call Papa, Mom. Tell them that I'm...
Babe, I have no idea.
Sarah, call Papa, Mom.
Bro, y'all are too old to be doing this.
I'll make him over there and do it.
Babe. She's so blasted, dude.
No.
It's alright, babe. George, give me your mom's and your father's
Just
number.
stare.
I don't know it. You don't know it?
You don't know your own parents' numbers, dude? Jeez.
Sarah.
What's the charge?
So, the domestic battery charge that he got hit with last week or whatever it was, he was given a no contact order by the judge. Okay, whether she invites him or not,
I know.
he knows he can't be here. So he was here this morning, and she called us this morning, okay? He's now back, and he knows by he can't be in contact. No, he gets a phone call when he's down there. Yeah, he gets when he gets in. Well, if you have a piece of paper real quick, you can get it for me and we'll give it to him.
You don't know your mother's number? She had.
If you can get it real quick, we'll give it to him.
Can I get his mother's number?
So much.
Alright, so that's the conclusion of the footage. This was a pretty short one. Also, I need to give appropriate credit where due. This one came to us courtesy of J is for Justice podcast. I'll make sure to link the original video as well as their channel in the description below. If you made it this far, I salute you. That was a very frustrating thing to watch, and I'm sure it had to frustrate you as much as it did me. It's just bizarre to me. Like, I get it. People go through things. People end up in situations where they end up on drugs or drinking, and that's one thing, right? Like, you know, you're not a bad person if you have a drinking problem. It's okay to not be okay, but you are a jackass if you call the cops on your boyfriend who's over at your house illegally on a, you know, violating a a protection order or something like that, and you are a fool if you're doing this kind of bullshit. If you're out there in the streets screaming like a freaking maniac, you know, yeah, if you're drunk at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, get some help, man. Again, I don't give them shit for being drunks because I'm very familiar with addiction. I've grown up around it. I know how fucking bad it is for a lot of people. Get some help for that. I genuinely do wish that they would get help for that. Well, he can't get help for that now, unfortunately, but maybe she can. I don't know where she's going. It'll be really difficult to get a drink. So hey, but anywho, yeah, I wanted to be clear. I'm not throwing alcoholics and addicts under the bus, but just idiots in general. You know what I mean? Because that's not that transcends alcoholism. Anyway, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for viewing. It's your homie Lunar. Have a great week this week. Have a great day tomorrow. Make sure you do so on purpose, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.